When Choi approaches him in Weak Hero Class 2's post-credit scene, Song Jae-hee surprisingly declines his offer to replace Baekjin and lead the union. His decision in Weak Hero Class 2's ending scene makes it hard not to wonder what he has in mind and plans to do next. Since no official confirmations surrounding Weak Hero Class 3's release have been made so far, the post-credit scene might have been the end of the story for Song Jae-hee and all the other main characters in the series. However, if the Netflix Korean show Season 3 sees the light of day, it will likely expand on the story beat portrayed in Weak Hero Class 2's post-credit scene. It will likely explore what led Song Jae-hee to decline Choi's offer instead of taking on the opportunity to lead the union. Owing to this, it is worth speculating why Song Jae-hee made the decision and how his story could potentially unfold in the next installment after Weak Hero Class 2. Song Jae-hee declines Choi's offer because he prefers to do his own thing. Despite being in the union, Song Jae-hee never liked authority. Lee Geun-hyeong as Song Jae-hee in Weak Hero Class 2. Many moments from Weak Hero Class 2 establish that Song Jae-hee despises authority. Even though he works as one of the leading figures in the union and represents Ganghak High in the criminal organization, he does not like following orders and prefers to do his own thing. Even after he gets arrested following his showdown with So-yeon, and Baekjin asks him whether he said anything to the police, Song Jae-hee is bothered by the fact that Baekjin cares little about his well-being and more about the confidentiality of the union's criminal activities. Song Jae-hee also seemingly lost faith in the union when Baekjin reduced him to his role and was willing to beat him to ensure his loyalty and silence. His interaction with Baekjin likely made him realize how becoming the union's leader is more of a curse than a blessing. He likely would have loved to acquire the position of power. However, he understood that being the union leader came with a hefty price, which prompted him to stick to doing his own thing and decline Choi's offer. Song Jae-hee initially tricks So-yeon into believing he is on his side in Weak Hero Class 2. He promises to give him confidential information about the union's illegal transactions and even sticks to his word to some degree. However, just when So-yeon starts believing he might be on their side, Song Jae-hee double-crosses him. With this, Song Jae-hee establishes that he has no intention of siding with the heroes even though he does not always see eye to eye with Baekjin. The Weak Hero Class 2 character's erratic behavior and his ability to manipulate characters into believing he is on their side seem to suggest that the show is developing him as the next big villain. Although he declines Choi's offer, he might have something else planned, something that solely serves his own agenda and benefits no one else. Put simply, he is a wildcard in the Korean show and likely has a long-term game plan in mind. If Weak Hero Class 3 happens, he could gradually grow in the ranks to become one of the most dangerous characters in the series. Weak Hero Class 1 adopts more of a self-contained narrative. Owing to this, all of its villains get a conclusive closure, and none of them have any major story arcs in Class 2. By establishing Song Jae-hee as one of its main antagonists, Weak Hero Class 3 would bring a sense of continuity to the series, where Class 2's story would seamlessly transition to Class 3's. Given how Song Jae-hee and So-yeon fought toe-to-toe in their Class 2 showdown, it would be interesting to see how both characters would hold up against one another in their next potential fight. The gangster leader Choi is bound to become the next major villain in Weak Hero Class 3 if Netflix renews the series. However, Weak Hero would also need a younger antagonist because, since the beginning, it has been a coming-of-age drama. This is where Song Jae-hee could step in as an erratic villain whose motives and morality would remain unambiguous till the end. Hopefully, Weak Hero Class 3 will happen, and the series will explore Song Jae-hee's future and make his intentions clearer.